Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. As the whole world is experiencing a nightmare with this COVID-19, I thought I'd just give people our experience that we've had with it, both in the Philippines and back here in the UK. So that's what this video is all about. So sit back and enjoy. So where do we begin with this? Well, my wife and myself, we'd planned to go to the Philippines for a month this year, and we did. We flew out on we arrived in the Philippines on the 2nd of March. The first week everything was fine, completely normal. The COVID-19 virus had only just begun to spread to other places other than China, but we weren't too concerned at the moment. We just thought it's just another variation of flu, like SARS, MERS, bird flu, Asian flu, all the others. That proved to be wrong, didn't it? Anyway, so yeah, first week we got everything done that we needed to get done in Manila, and went down, had a look at the house in Cavite, and got some work planned that we wanted done down there, and then returned back to Manila, and then about 2 days after, we thought, right, our next 3 weeks now is our holiday. We will be doing the island hopping, going here, there and everywhere, places that we'd already booked. So first day, first stop, went down to Bicol. We flew down there, Cebu Pacific, 40-minute flight, and we got there on the Friday morning, I think it was, yes, Friday morning. And we spent the day just looking around the place, and some of the highlight areas, the beaches and whatever. We thought, right, tomorrow that's where we're going to go. We go to these beaches and whatever, and then from there we would leapfrog onto the next destination, eventually finishing in Boracay or Bohol, we weren't too sure which, and then back to Manila for our flight home. Anyway, as I say, on the Saturday it was announced that because of COVID-19, Manila would be going on lockdown on the Sunday night at midnight. So if you wanted to get back into the city, you had to get in there before then, otherwise you weren't be able to. So we had to pack up everything. So we thought, well, we've got the flight arranged, so that's all right. Then we got an email from Cebu Pacific cancelling the flight. So we managed to rebook another flight with Cebu Pacific, and again, a few hours later, after changing the flight, Cebu Pacific cancelled all flights. So on the Sunday morning, we got up early, about 5, went down to the bus station, and we're lucky we got one of the last few buses out of Bicol going back to Manila, although it was touch and go whether we were going to make it, because the driver really didn't want to enter Manila. He was worried that he would be trapped in Manila himself. But anyway, we made it back into Manila. Then the lockdown began, and we were virtually self-isolating for about 5 or 6 days. Then it was announced that all foreigners wishing to leave the country had 72 hours to do so. So we were there till the 28th of March. So I tried to contact Philippine Airlines. That was hopeless. The phone lines were jammed. Nobody was taking any emails or nothing, so couldn't change it. So I booked another flight, and within hours of paying for it and getting confirmation and boarding passes printed, I had an email from them. They cancelled the flight. Then there was another announcement saying, oh, they will rescind this 72 hours. You have a certain amount of time, they didn't specify, but you had to leave the country, or you would be locked into the Philippines until at least April the 12th. And as it stands, it's been extended, so we would still be there now. Anyway, so I tried another airline, booked it, paid way over the top for the flight, but had no choice. Anyway, we booked it, and we managed to fly back to the UK. Strangely enough, I expected at Heathrow Airport lots of checks to be done, health checks. Nothing. Didn't even ask if you felt unwell. No temperature checks. Nothing. So that was a surprise. Then we managed to get a bus from London down to Torquay, where we live, and that was it. But it probably cost us about an extra £2,500, which is, what is that, 60, 100, probably about 150,000 peso more for a holiday that we didn't have. So we're trying to claim all of this money back. I don't think we'll get all of it, but we'll just have to wait and see. But obviously it's going to take a long time because of the amount of people that are claiming. All of the airlines have said, yes, we'll look at your claim, but it's going to be a delay. So we'll just sit tight and wait and see. So yes, back in the UK, back in Torquay, where we self-quarantined because we're still on holiday until the 28th, well, till the 1st of April. We were both due to go back to work. So we self-quarantined for a further 9 days. Neither of us any problems, no symptoms, and we're fine. So we went back to work on the 1st of April. We are both key workers. I work for the NHS and Rachel works in healthcare at one of the residential homes. It's well, I can't explain it really. You'd have to actually work within the NHS to see the chaos that is there. But the strange thing about it is that the accident and emergency departments, which are normally rammed to the rafters with people, are virtually completely empty, apart from obviously patients coming in who are really very seriously ill or have COVID-19 symptoms. So it makes you think, all of these people that come in, how ill really are they, or were they? Now they're not coming in because everybody is terrified, they're frightened to come into the hospital for the fear of catching the COVID-19. But anyway, both myself and Rachel, we take all the precautions with hand washing, hand gel, alcoholic hand gel at every opportunity, at least before and after each job we do. Also wear protective eye cover, face masks, gloves, aprons. And it's now, the 12th of April, and the coronavirus has not peaked here in the UK yet. We have just hit the 10,000 dead, and it's going to keep going, I think, for a little bit longer. They don't think it's going to peak for another 1 or maybe 2 more weeks. So we could be up to the 15 or 20,000 then. America already has hit 20,000. So it's worrying times for anybody everywhere around the world. I know in the Philippines it's not so bad there. I think they've got about 3,000 cases with about, I think it's 300 or 350 that have died, sadly. But it would have been, with retrospect, it would have been safer for Rachel and myself to have stayed in the Philippines. But for various reasons, we had to come back to the UK anyway, because the lockdown there, it could go on well into May. And you know, my man Duterte, he would have enforced it too. So we couldn't do that. We have to get back, and we have to get back to work. So anyway, that's the situation as it is. I hope the situation is fine where you are, and good luck to us all, and we'll see you in the next video. So bye for now. Bye.